Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are going to discuss types of sentence structure. So as you know that before we have discussed about the sentence, that a sentence is a group of words which gives us complete sense, and it starts with a capital letter and ends with full stop, and the structure of sentence is subject, verb and object. So today we are going to discuss the types of sentence structure. So there are four types of sentence structure. Firstly, we have simple, compound, complex and compound complex structure. So let's get started. Simple sentence structure. If we talk about simple sentence structure, it consists of one independent clause. An independent clause contains a subject and verb and expresses a complete thought. So here the word clause is used. So clause is basically a group of words which gives us complete sense, and it contains subject and verb. It contains subject and verb. So in the simple sentence structure, we have only one independent clause. As example, I like coffee, Mary likes tea, the earth goes around the sun, you must work hard, Asif plays cricket. So one independent clause is known as simple sentence structure. Secondly, we have compound sentence structure. If we talk about compound sentence structure, so it has two or more independent clauses joined by a conjunction or semicolon. Each of these clauses could form a sentence alone. So in compound sentence structure, we have two independent clauses. So independent clause means it can stand itself. It gives us complete meaning and it can stand itself, but dependent clause cannot stand itself. For example, Asif plays cricket as he enjoys it. Asif plays cricket as he enjoys it. So first one, Asif plays cricket, it's independent clause, and as he enjoys it, it is dependent clause because it depends on independent clause. And in compound sentence structure, we have two independent clauses and joined by conjunction or semicolon. And remember this word that these are joined with these conjunctions, coordinating conjunction. These are seven: and, but, or, nor, for, yet, so. So how to remember these seven coordinating conjunctions? So if you remember this word, fan boys, fan, F for, A for and, N for nor, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, and S for so. Fan boys. So these are seven coordinating conjunctions used to join two independent clauses. You can see in the examples like I like coffee and Mary likes tea. Mary went to work, but John went to the party. Our car broke down, we came last. So, coordinating conjunctions or semicolons will be used to join two independent clauses. So, in simple sentence, we have a simple one independent clause. But if we talk about compound sentence structure, so it has two independent clause, two or more than two, but it should be independent clause. Thirdly, we have complex sentence structure. A complex sentence structure consists of an independent clause plus a dependent clause. A dependent clause starts with a subordinating conjunctions or a relative pronoun and contains a subject and verb but does not express a complete thought. Exactly the dependent clause has subject and verb, but it does not give us a complete sense because it cannot stand alone. It depends on independent clause. So, complex sentence structure, in complex sentence structure, we have one independent and one dependent clause. For example, we missed our plane because we were late. So here, first clause is we missed our plane because we were late. So we missed our plane. It is independent clause. It can stand alone. It is giving complete sense. And because we were late, it is dependent clause. It doesn't stand alone and it cannot give us full meaning. Our dog barks when she hears a noise. So our dog barks, so it is independent, and when she hears a noise, it is dependent clause. For example, you must work hard if you want to succeed in life. So you must work hard, it is independent clause, and if you want to succeed in life, it is dependent clause. So independent clause is basically it can stand alone and it gives us complete sense, but dependent clauses doesn't give us complete sense and it cannot stand alone. Last we have compound complex sentence structure. So a compound complex sentence consists of at least two independent clauses and one or more dependent clauses. So the requirement is two independent clauses are must and one dependent clause is must. It can be more than one, but two independent and one dependent clause is must for compound complex sentence structure. For example, John did not come. John didn't come, so here it is independent clause because he was ill. So Mary was not happy. So John didn't come, independent clause because he was ill. It is dependent clause, and Mary was not happy. It's also independent clause. So in this sentence we have two independent clauses and one dependent clause. In the second sentence, he left in a hurry after he got a phone call, but he came back 5 minutes later. So he left in a hurry, it's independent clause. After he got a phone call, it is a dependent clause because it depends on first independent clause, but he came back 5 minutes later. So he came back 5 minutes later. It is also independent clause. It can stand alone and it gives us complete sense. A dependent clause is also called a subordinate clause. So basically it has two names. If we talk about independent clause, it is also called main clause, but if we talk about dependent clause, so it is called subordinate clause. Independent clause or main clause